Welcome back to the show, everybody. You're here with Ray Smith, Sandra Johnson, and Danielle Johnson. With us today, we have Craig Ferguson and Richard Dorman. They're the managers for Rite Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. And I said again, Rite Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Don't forget about that part.
Yes, as you did on the first section. We'll let it slide.
We have come to expect this from Mr. Smith, so it's just part of the deal. Hey, we were talking before the break. How do homeowners know what type of system that they have? How would you best describe that? You know, because they really have to be able to tell us if they have like a forced air gas system or gas pack. Like, can we talk about like where the unit's located? What would be the clues that would help them know what type of unit they have?
So they make multiple types of systems. A lot of the discrepancy for a homeowner is knowing if they have a heat pump or not. The only way they can really tell if they have a heat pump or not is whether it has gas going into it. And then there's two types in that. There's package units, which are an all-in-one on the roof typically. Sometimes you'll see them and they might be ground mounted, but it's very large. And then you have split systems. Split systems, they make a gas furnace, an evaporator coil, and a condenser. And then on a heat pump, you have what's called an air handler and a closet. That's kind of the coil and the furnace combined, and it won't have gas going into it. All of that's, electric.
And the major difference is none of the electric appliances will have a flue, like the furnace and water heater. They won't have the metal flue coming off the top for combustion air and venting.
Now you're talking about flues and venting. You got me rabbit holing here. So when we have repair requests that are dealing with gas, we need to call a plumber, correct?
If it's a gas issue, gas leak?
Gas line.
Yes, correct.
So
that would be a plumber.
Your plumbing, you guys will address those gas plumbing issues as well.
Yes.
Awesome.
So as we're getting closer to the end of summer, hopefully soon and not in many more months, we get to the end.
I disagree with that statement.
Oh, no. I'm so ready for this heat to be done.
The 2 days of winter.
I'm ready for them. But, some of us that have older units, as we're watching the days go by and hoping that we make it to the end of summer, once we stop needing the AC so much, maybe thinking, oh, great, we made it. We don't have to worry about anything else. What would you recommend that someone does? Is there a seasonal change maintenance that's required or something as we're getting ready to start using our heating systems?
Yes. So as the season changes is typically when we will come out and do that preventative part to make sure that you're ready for heating. We actually go over all those components, and Ray's laughing about heating. We do heat, Ray. But just to make sure those components are working, so the system, you don't get a breakdown, on that really, really cold night, because we know that's when it happens on one of the two. That's when you'll call us and looking for emergency service, but so is everybody else at the same time. So getting ahead of it is the best way to do that. We are on we have a membership program. We call it a VIP service. And that VIP, we come once before heating, once before cooling. It's a monthly service that you would pay for. And you don't have to call us. We typically will reach out to you and get you on a calendar to where it's something that just gives you some peace of mind and stay ahead of it.
With that being said, and you also have a package if something goes wrong, how to repair it and things like that. If it's a condenser or something like that, does that add a percentage, or they get a percentage off because they have the package or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, so if you're on a VIP membership, there are some benefits to being on that where you get discounts on pretty much everything that we do.
Thank you.
Any kind of installation that we do, a new system if it's time. But typically, all of our technicians, when they come out, it's not our job to spend your money. We're going to give you the options for things that may or may, maybe in the future, and let you make the decision on how you want to spend your money.
Thanks, Rich. Okay.
Yep.
I was going to say, I think, is that the package that we're going to be auctioning off for Reach for the Stars? Oh my goodness, you guys did a great donation. We have a local nonprofit here called Reach for the Stars, and you hooked us up with a great service package and a cute little fall centerpiece, and we wanted to say thank you. We know that this isn't the only thing you do for the community, that you guys are very community focused. We see you out at the U of A basketball games. So we know that you guys are out there supporting the community. And that's one of the things that we value as real estate agents, is having a community where so many people are contributing and caring for the community members. So we want to say thank you for that.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, Craig, you were telling me about earlier that you guys are having a contest.
Yeah, so for the month of September, we're having a contest for every homeowner in southern Arizona. All you got to do is take a picture of your label on your water heater and go to our website. There's a link on there for contest, and whichever homeowner has the oldest water heater in southern Arizona, we will replace it at no cost. If you have, say you have a 25-year-old water heater, it's currently leaking, you need one starting tomorrow, we'll go ahead and replace it at your charge. And if you in fact do have the oldest, I will happily present you a check the first week in October for that amount.
I think some of our clients may have may be in the running on this one.
Yeah, there's some old ones out there. We see 25, 30-year-old water heaters all the time.
Yeah, I used to have one, and it sounded like a rocket ship. And one of my friends came over and said, "What is that?" I said, "That's my water heater." And they said, "Are you waiting for your house to flood?" And I said, "No, I hadn't really thought about that."
Yes, so that knocking noise is actually hard water and sediment in the bottom of your tank, and the heat is heating through that, and it's actually popping.
Whoa.
And expanding. So that's what's going on there. So it is popping.
You have some great managers here from Rite Heating, Plumbing, and Cooling. Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. How do people get a hold of you guys?
520-745-0660 or RiteWayAC.com.
Do you have a Facebook page?
Yes.
What is it?
You just search Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing.
I just want to give her. I just want to make her panic.
Never think you're just sitting on the sidelines. It doesn't work that way.
No way. We're not gonna let that happen. When you talk about the packages and those things, is all the package and stuff also on the website so they can look them up, or they need to give you guys a call?
Yes, we have all our services on there, as well as some coupons, some pictures, things that we've done of our work, some of the community involvement we've done. You know, we also do Courtney's Courage, Habitat Humanity,
yes.
Feel the Love, the Linux program.
Yeah, Feel the Love is a big one for us. We take nominees for somebody who just can't afford to replace an HVAC system. We team up with Linux. This year, we actually did one yesterday down in the Hereford area. And then on the 14th, we have one here in the Tucson area that we're going to do as well.
Is all the information on the website?
All the information's on the website.
Great.
And Facebook.
One thing about the guys, how long have you guys been doing this business?
I have been in the HVAC business with Right Way since 2014, but I'm a third generation AC guy. So my father owned a company here in town, and so long time. And then Craig's been
I've been plumbing for 19 years, going on 20. So
Okay, one last question about your VIP. Do you guys drain the hot water heaters? Is that part of your service?
yes,
Awesome.
once a year we will come out and do that, which should be done in every home.
Yeah, change your filters, get your water heater drained, and call Right Way if you have any heating, cooling, or plumbing needs.
We'd like to thank Craig and Rich for being here today. Thanks a lot for coming on the show. We hope to have you back on the show soon to talk a little bit more about what you're doing and for your stuff you're doing online, or rather offline for the community.
all right.
Thank
Go
you.
Wildcats.